back to Just a Guy Reviews. I'm Matt Sula, and today's special presentation is the new neon horror movie, It Lives Inside. This movie is directed by Bishal Dutta and starring Megan Suri and Mohana Krishnan. Mostly Indian cast. This is a very, it's a religious horror movie just with being Hindu, which I thought was a very nice spin on everything, because every horror movie I feel like is Catholic priest, the nun, like a bunch of other different religions. This might be the first Hindu horror movie I've seen, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. The first 20 minutes I thought were awesome, and then as it kept going, it plodded along a little bit like a lot of B-level horror movies do, but for the most part, I thought it was incredibly entertaining. I liked it a lot. It was much better than The Nun that I saw a few weeks ago. It actually cracked my top 10 for the year. Let's get into what the description is, though. According to Google, desperate to fit in school, Sam rejects her East Indian culture and family to be like everyone else. However, when a mythological demon spirit latches onto her former best friend, she must come to terms with her heritage to defeat it. So, like a lot of other horror movies, basically, you know how they end. There's the big bad. You kind of pray to get it away, all that stuff. But in this instance, I thought it was very good because, as I said, Sam, her former best friend, her name is Tamiri, I think. Tamira. I got there eventually. It's Tamira. She's kind of like that girl in school that everyone's like, yo, what's up with the freak kind of thing. She's walking around with a jar. She's shaking, like all this stuff. She ends up going to Sam for help, and Sam completely dismisses her, calls her a freak, hits a jar out of her hand. This jar apparently was just holding like this demonic spirit, and Tamira would like feed it meat to keep it contained and all this stuff. But when Sam hits it out of her hand, jar breaks, spirit's free. It ends up abducting. I keep fucking this girl's name up. Ends up abducting Tamira, bringing her to a past house that it was haunting. It starts haunting Sam because, as most demons and spirits do, they feed on the desperation, the shame, the fear of whoever it's haunting. And basically, that's what it's doing to Sam until Sam gets some help from her teacher, finds out what it is, realizes she basically has to beat this thing with religion and everything. For the most part, I thought it was a very well done movie. I didn't think it was very scary, but there aren't many films or movies that I do say are scary. There were definitely some bits that I know people that would be cowering, but ultimately, if you're a big horror movie fan, it's not very scary. Like I said earlier, scarier than The Nun, scarier than the newest Insidious, scarier than the newest Conjuring. I thought it was really good. If it was an A24 movie and not Neon, I think people would be much higher on this movie, as I do think that's the case with almost any movie. But the ratings that I saw for this are pretty low. IMDb 5.7, Rotten Tomatoes 61 for the critic, and I think the audience is even lower. I think it's at a 49. I gave this movie a 81 out of 100. I thought it was very good. I thought it was good performances from the children actors. I even gave it a 4 on Letterboxd, where it has a 2.7. I thought this was a good movie. I don't know why people are so down on it. It's better than a lot of horror movies that come out nowadays. I would say give it a go, but especially if you're a horror movie fan, if you like all those other movies, The Conjuring, Insidious, all that stuff, I personally think it's better. I personally think you should give it a try. And even though it's it's a little less relatable for a lot of people, because especially here in the States, I'm not positive. I don't know many Hindi people, but I get the feeling that'll be a disconnect for why a lot of people won't like it. They don't know like the history behind it and everything. I thought it was very good. I thought it was very well done. I gave it an 81 out of 100, and that is my final score that I'm stamping on there. Thank you for watching, everybody. This was Just a Guy Reviews. Be sure to check out the website, Twitter, everything. I'm going to put it down in the description. Please like and subscribe. Help get this out there a little more, and maybe I can actually start doing this more often. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.